Welcome to a special edition of TK Podcast, post-game show analysis, Sacramento Kings versus Indiana Pacers. First game from India, 132-131, overtime game, preseason game. Let me reiterate myself. Preseason game. Wow. What a show for the fans in that entire country. The Sacramento Kings and the Indiana Pacers definitely put on a show. It felt like a real game, like the first actual game of the regular season. Buddy Hield nearly hits the game. Wait, the game tying shot that would have sent the game to double overtime. Bagley hits the putback two, and it's just not enough. Shout out to TJ Warren from the Phoenix Suns. Gets traded to the Pacers. Has a monstrous game. I mean, this dude put up 30 points on 11 of 18. That's called efficiency at its finest. 5 of 6 from three-point land. Is that sustainable? Hell no, it's not. I promise you that. That is not sustainable. He will not be putting up 30 and 5 from 6 from beyond the arc. But regardless, shout out to him for putting on the show and torturing the Kings. He tortured the Kings. Another man that tortured the Kings today. Sabonis tortured Marvin Bagley, tortured Dwayne Dedmon, tortured anybody that got in his way. They could not stop the man. 21 points, 12 rebounds, 2 dimes. He looks silky smooth out there, looked in complete control. Has that physicality that I love and that I was saying via this summer when I said, you know what, I would love for Sabonis to go to the Kings. The guy's a baller. They started him alongside Miles Turner, who I love defensively. Had a solid game, 11 points, a plus 20, 13 rebounds. Nice. But the guy who was just Mr. Consistent, Malcolm Brogdon. My man gets a sign and trade from the Milwaukee Bucks, and he's just that guy that's gonna bring that composure and that leadership until Victor Oladipo comes back to this team. This is a very good team if Victor Oladipo comes back. This is a team that could potentially get a 5 seed, maybe a 4 seed in the East. I like this team. They're well coached. They play tough. What are the people saying, man? What are the people saying? How's everybody doing, man? Make sure to slap that like button. This post-game show is presented by Climb Society Folsom. The grand opening is coming very soon. The founding memberships, you can purchase them now. You can download their app, Climb Society Folsom, on iOS or on Android, and make your purchase. Sign up. You can either log in with your Facebook, I believe, and just purchase it now. $129 a month for the unlimited plan, which is normally going to be $189. So take advantage, y'all. $129 a month. It won't last very long. It's a limited time offer. So go take advantage. Support your local businesses the way they support us at Cowbell Kingdom. 132, 131. Buddy Hield is a monster. This guy can easily be the best shooter in the game very soon. I know, and again, in all respects to Steph Curry. Steph Curry to me is his own class. There's no one next to him. And then it's everybody else. So Buddy Hield is right there. Klay Thompson is right there. 1A, 1B, in my opinion. Both of those guys are snipers. Buddy may be better. He may be better. Well, he's better just by default that Klay Thompson is not playing this season. Well, he's not playing. I'm so excited. I'm still half asleep. He's not playing at least for half of the season. Okay, I am still half asleep, yo. I know I look good, but I'm still half asleep. I'm just kidding, yo. Marvin Bagley, 12 points, minus 11, 5 rebounds. How do I mute? How do I mute this? How do I mute this thing? All right. It's annoying me. It's like, and those are all the comments. So shout out to all the people that are on this stream at 9:52 a.m. Sacramento time, man. Appreciate everybody coming on. My boy Orange Crush says defense will start to gel soon. Okay. That's positivity. I like that. Bronson says don't forget about TJ Warren. Okay. I like that too. TJ Warren again. Not sustainable. Hell of a game though. Let's talk about Harrison Barnes. Very, very good today. 11 of 11 from the free throw line. Okay. That is really good. 21 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3. Just solid game. Very good game. Very good game. Hit that big time 3. His team couldn't close the deal. Plain and simple. Dwayne Dedman in 18 minutes of action, 3 points. He was very impressive. He looks slow out there, especially on defense, but at least he gives you that option of stretching the floor, giving De'Aaron Fox space. The whole space and pace game is in favor of Dedman because he has that ability to shoot that shot, something that Willie Cauley-Stein couldn't do last year or his first 4 years. But who's counting, right? Shout out to Dedman for at least being able to be that option. So defenses have to respect his ability to shoot that shot. Talking about that shot though, Bielitsa, 2 of 5 from 3, regardless of it not being amazing, but he's a threat out there. You have to respect Bielitsa because he's such a deadly shooter. Shot 40% from the field last season, and he looked very good today. I know he looks like he gained a little bit of weight. You know, the off season he played for his national country. I don't know what his diet was like, but I'm sure he'll shed some of that weight. He still looked fantastic off the dribble. For a man that size, he moves very well. So shout out to him. 14 points off the bench, 4 or 5 from the free throw line. I like that. 5 rebounds. Was somewhat active, 2 assists, 1 steal. He did have 3 turnovers, but it's okay. He's a threat out there. He did not hesitate. We don't want him to hesitate. You got to respect his shot. And when you respect his shot, and if that thing is going in, the Kings are deadly. Okay? Trevor Ariza, 28 minutes. I liked his defensive intensity. 1 of 5. Didn't shoot the ball very well. 5 points. 5 assists, 2 boards. He did a lot of the dirty work. That's what we got him in there for. That's why the Kings signed him. I like that. I like that. Rashawn Holmes, 20 minutes, 10 points, 4 6 from the line. Sorry, 4 6 from the field, 0 1. I'm tripping, man. I'm half asleep. 2 of 2 from the line, 0 1 from beyond the arc. He shot a 3. Okay. 4 6. We did wake up and watch the game. For some portions of the game, I'm not going to lie, I was pretty sleepy. But for the most part, I watched the entire game. Yogi Ferrell hits that amazing shot, gets his teammates pumped up. A great way to end that half. They were up by 21 points at one point. In the second half, it was all Pacers. They came back. Mr. Dean says, I think because he was playing center, he and Rashawn Holmes had about the same stats. Now, we're not talking about stats. We're talking about fit right now. Okay? I want to talk about fit. Which lineups did you guys like the most? Now, that lineup that I said yesterday on the show with my boy Curtis, I said Harrison Barnes and Ariza with potentially Dedman. Dedman wasn't out there. It was Rashawn Holmes. What did you guys think about that lineup? Obviously, Buddy Bogey. No, sorry. Buddy, Fox, Holmes, Barnes, and Holmes, Ariza, Barnes, Fox, and Buddy Hield. That's a lineup that they could potentially go to. Now, the death lineup, as I said on the Instagram story, was Bagley at the 5, Harrison at the 4. And interchangeably, it doesn't really matter to me, 3 or 2. Buddy and Bogey, and you got Fox. The deadly lineup, at least on paper, from a talent standpoint. Now, that deadly lineup could potentially not be that lineup. But as of right now, today on paper, that is the deadly lineup. Projecting it to be. Giles did not make the trip to India, so no, he did not play, my man. Shout out to you, though. Bagley does not look good at the 5. Well, Bagley looked terrible defensively at the 4 or at the 5 today. And if he's going to be terrible at the 4 defensively, then you got to put him at the 5 defensively. Because he's going to be a mismatch for almost every 5 in the NBA this year. They will not be able to guard him, stay in front of him. So if he's going to be a liability on defense regardless, then I want him at the 5, showcasing his explosive jumps, that explosive second jump. And today he rolled better. I still think if he could potentially take some stuff away from Sabonis' game, like setting really hard screens. I know that's not really his game, but that should be his game. I know a lot of the players would appreciate that if he could just set these really screens and stop slipping on that screen when you should set that screen for your guard. I know he wants to pick and pop and not pick and roll as much, but as I said in the past, roll optimization, I want him rolling and being proud of being that guy, of rolling hard, opening it up for everybody else. Because if he's rolling hard, he's a lob threat every time. Or he's a guy that you can just pickpocket that pass, bounce pass, tomahawk, tomahawk, tomahawk. But you gotta sell it, and you gotta stop doing these little weak screens. Like, you have to set it with a purpose. Okay? Preseason game number 1. Things you got to look at on tape. I'm sure the coaches will point that out. And we should see improvement as the preseason prolongs and as October 23rd becomes closer and closer. As it gets closer and closer. I'm misusing a lot of my words right now. It's still 10 a.m. Oh, man. I think I went to bed at 2 a.m. Woke up at 6 for the game. Well, about 6:30. So about 4 hours. It was good yesterday. We got a lot of things done. Today, obviously doing this, recapping an amazing game. It's a preseason game. I have never seen such an entertaining preseason game in my life. For the most part, we saw a lot of nice sets from both teams. The offenses looked smooth in the beginning of that first quarter. Now, the game got kind of sloppy towards the middle and towards the end, but we saw a lot of good free motion offense plays that I hope can continue to work and become even more effective as the players get more comfortable with each other. Orange Crush says Bagley draws defenders in the paint and opens up the shooters. That's exactly what I just said. So that's why he needs to roll with a purpose, because if he does that, it's going to open it up for everybody else because he's such a threat as a lob. But he needs to he needs to do it, but he needs to want to do it. And that's a big difference. That is a big difference. Morale says, let's see if they can make a game plan changes for tomorrow's game. So tomorrow's game, don't expect them to play, if at all, maybe like a few minutes, but they're not going to play much at all. And I don't expect them to play. They put on the show today. Y'all had overtime today, so don't expect them to play. Expect the bench. James, Kyle Guy, they made the trip, right? Like all the thirds, Yogi's going to play a lot tomorrow. Corey Joseph's going to play a lot tomorrow, but don't expect the starters or at least a rotation to play tomorrow. At least I don't think so. Hield can do better. He loses the ball on the same on some obvious plays. Bogdan is vital for playmaking and ball movement. But he made a mistake, man. But I don't see you out here saying how amazing his shots were, his shot making ability was. I mean, this dude is out here turnaround Jay, fading away, off balance, coming off of screens. Doesn't matter. The guy is a machine offensively. When it comes to shooting a basketball, he is one of the most lethal guys in the entire world. I mean, this guy is legit. So, yeah, he did lose the ball. It happens. It's preseason, game number 1. I liked what I saw from him, though. I really did. I loved what I saw from Bogdanovic. Off the bench, he's going to be lethal. Period. What do you have? 14 points? Plus 14? 3 of 5 from beyond the arc? He looks smoothie out there. He really did. Now, tomorrow we're going to see a lot of Wendy and Gabriel, Swanigan, Leiden, Pinero, Micah, James, and Guy. That's what we're going to see tomorrow. Just the way it is. De'Aaron Fox missed. How many free throws did that guy miss? 4 or 7. Okay. Now, you may not think it's a big deal because it's 4 or 7, but critical free throws matter. And critical free throws to me are always ×2. He missed at least one critical free throw that he was upset with. He needs to be better. That's the next evolution for him. The next step. Fox needs to be better. Period. Not sure what to make of Dedmon. Holmes looks great. He looked great. Again, it's one preseason game. Dedmon looks slow out there, no doubt. But his ability to stretch the floor matters because the defense has to respect you. Which then, if they respect your shot, then that gives De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield lanes to drive. It gives Bogey a lane to drive. It gives potentially Bagley a lane to do some work in the paint. You need that stretch guy out there at all times. That could be Bielitsa. How is Harry going to fit into this? Will Harry be able to shoot that 3-point shot? The one he says that no one's really seen yet. He has it in his game, but he's not about talk. He's about actions. That's what he said at Media Day. We'll see. Because if he can seriously hit that shot, at least at like a 35 to 38%, he's going to be lethal for a long time. Very long time. So we'll see. Woke up late, only watched second half and OT. Would not have known they were up big time, but that lead clearly didn't matter. Yeah, they were up by 21 points, and they got sloppy with the ball. The Pacers adjusted. Again, both of these teams played hard. I like it. Okay, they wanted to put a show for the people in Mumbai, and they did. They really enjoyed it. Overtime. Could have easily had double overtime. That Buddy Hield shot, turnaround Jay, fade away, was insane. Rolled in and out, man. The bank was open. He nearly hit that. Wow. Fox hits that shot, though, without free throw. Bagley hits that putback. We're going to double overtime. So, again, you need to be able to make critical free throws down the stretch. It is what it is. You got to be able to do it. Shout out to my guy, Brett Pedroia from Valley Tire Center. He just released his podcast, Talking Shop with Brett Pedroia, the automotive world. He's going to highlight a lot of the community in Woodland, a lot of business owners, a lot of people making differences in the community. So make sure to give him a follow on iTunes. Would really appreciate that. They're also giving out a ton of Kings tickets this upcoming season, so make sure to follow Valley Tire Center on Instagram to keep up with all the giveaways, all the great deals that they're giving out. Trust me, y'all will not be disappointed. Giving out a ton. They have a contract with Cooper Tires. and Toyo, I believe, Toyo Tires and Cooper Tires, and they'll be promoting their stuff a lot during Kings games for the first time, which is super exciting because we are associated with them and we've been for years, and it's just the next step of an evolution of Cowbell Kingdom. So shout out to them for growing their business as well. So again, stay tuned. Subscribe to Talking Shop with Brett Pedroia. I would really appreciate that, guys. And again, it's gonna give you a shot to win a lot of Kings tickets this year. They're gonna give out a lot. So I appreciate y'all so much. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this mini recap of the Indiana Pacers 132-131 win over the Sacramento Kings from India. First game ever in India. It was great to see. It was worth waking up early. And yeah, I got to put this on iTunes. Make sure to drop a review on iTunes as well if you can, if you have time. It won't take more than 5 minutes. If you listen to on Spotify, on TuneIn Radio, whatever platform you listen to it, make sure to drop a review if you can. And make sure to slap this like button on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. Peace. Oh, man.